Hi everyone, and welcome to today's lesson. We are in week 1 of term 4 and today is Thursday. And today we will be looking at persuasive writing. Now let's take a look at our learning intention and success criteria for today. Our learning intention is that we are learning to write to persuade. Our success criteria is that I can write my point of view and I can write some reasons why I have this point of view. Now I'm going to show you a video on what it means to persuade someone. We haven't looked at this type of writing yet, so it's going to be really exciting to see what you can come up with. So let's take a look.
Persuasive writing. Episode 1. What is it? Persuasive writing is a type of opinion writing. Your opinion is what you think, feel, or believe about something. To persuade means to convince. When we persuade someone, we want to convince them of something. We can use persuasive writing for different reasons. You may want to persuade someone to believe what you believe. Or you might want to persuade someone to take action or do something. Or you might want to change someone's mind about a topic that's important to you. Persuasive writing can come in different forms. You could write a letter to someone. You could make an advertisement like a commercial or a poster. You could write an article. You could give a speech. Or you could write a review, like for a book or movie. You can use persuasive writing to convince anybody, your family, your friends, your classmates, your teachers, or even strangers. Persuasive writing is an effective way to change people's minds, much better than whining or complaining.
Okay, boys and girls, now I hope that you found that video useful. Let's recap on what it means to persuade someone. Now, to persuade someone, it means that we are trying to convince them or change their opinion and minds about something. Persuasive writing is a type of opinion writing. Now, your opinion is what you think, what you feel, and what you believe. So let's take a look at some of these questions together. And we also want to think of some good reasons to support our answers. Now, our first one is, would you rather have a pet dragon or a pet dinosaur? And why would you rather the pet dragon or the pet dinosaur? Now, I would say I would rather have a pet dragon because they can fly and they could take me on rides in the sky. Now, I've given you 2 reasons. The first reason was that they could fly, and the second reason is that they would then take me on rides on their back in the sky. Now, what would you rather? I want you to pause the video and have a think. Maybe you could tell a family member of, would you rather have a pet dragon or a pet dinosaur? And then let's take a look at another question. Okay, let's take a look at another one. Would you rather be a witch or a pirate? I want you to think about this one and what are some good reasons to support your answer? Because there's a difference between saying, I would rather be a witch, or you should be a witch, because you're not giving me any reasons. Remember, we're trying to convince someone about our opinion. Now, my example for this is, I would rather be a witch because it means that I can cast spells. And there's my reason. My reason for being a witch is because I can cast spells. Now, what would your reason be? Would you rather be a witch or a pirate? Maybe you can talk to a family member and tell them which one you would rather be and why. Give one good reason why. Okay, so on the next few slides, I'm just going to show you some other questions. And maybe with these questions, you can think about them at home. Now, would you rather be a fairy or a superhero? What are some good reasons? I know which one I would like to be. I would like to be a superhero because superheroes get to fly and they save other people when they're in danger. Or you might like to be a fairy. And to be a fairy means that you're almost a princess and you get to fly around and you also have a magic wand. So I would like you to say out loud what you would rather be and why would you like to be that? Let's take a look at another one. Okay, let's take a look at our last one. Would you rather be super speedy or be able to fly? Let's have a think. What are some good reasons for both? I mean, if you were super speedy, you could get to places quickly. You would win all the races in the athletics carnival. But being able to fly, that means that you can go pretty much wherever you want and it won't take that long. Imagine being able to be in the sky all the time. So have a think. What would you rather and why? Now, my opinion is that I would rather be able to fly because, now this is my reason, because you could fly around in the sky and go anywhere that you like. That involves going overseas and going to different countries because if you were just super speedy, you wouldn't really be able to do that because you can't run on the ocean. So my reason for being able to fly is so that I could go anywhere in the world that I wanted to. What's your reason? What would you rather? Would you rather be able to be super speedy or be able to fly? So you can take this chance to tell a family member what you would rather, or if you don't have someone around you, you can just think to yourself, what would you rather be? And give one really good reason why. Because remember, it's your opinion, but we're trying to convince someone, okay? So have a go at that and then come back and we'll continue our lesson. All right, boys and girls, now it's your turn and it's your turn to do some writing. Now, your question today is, would you rather go to the beach or go camping? Now, you can see here that on our picture, we have given you a sentence starter and it says it here, I would rather go something because. So you can copy this, I would rather go, and then on these lines, that's when you need to fill in your reasons. Now I'm going to show you my example and what I have written, but remember, this is my opinion. You might have the same opinion or you might have a different one. And what I've done to show you is I've just typed it up, but what we would like you to do today is write it. Write it on a piece of paper, which you would rather do. Would you rather go to the beach or go camping, and give us a reason. So let's take a look at my example. Here I have, would you rather go to the beach or go camping? Now I've got here, I would rather go to the beach because, now remember, I'm going to underline that in green because that's my reason. I'm saying because you can go swimming in the ocean and build sandcastles. I've given you two reasons there. Because if you're going camping, let's say in the forest, because that's where our picture looks like it is, you can't really go swimming in the ocean because there's no ocean there. And you can't build sandcastles because there's no sand there. And that's my reason for wanting to go to the beach. So have a think of where you would rather go, to the beach or go camping, and why. Give one or two reasons why. Okay, we can't wait to see what you have written. Now, just to end our lesson, let's go over our learning intention and success criteria. Now, our learning intention is that we are learning to write to persuade. And remember, when we're persuading someone, we're trying to convince them. We're trying to change their minds and their opinions. Now, and remember as well, your opinion is something that you think, something that you feel, or something that you believe. Now, our success criteria was that I can write my point of view, and I'm going to give us a big tick here because with our questions, would you rather, your point of view was stating what your answer was. So for example, your point of view was, I would rather go to the beach or I would rather go camping. Now the next one is, I can write some reasons why I have this point of view. Again, I'm going to give ourselves a big tick because you gave us a reason. You followed on from whether you would like to go to the beach or go camping, and then you wrote because. And when we have because there, it kind of leads us on to our reason. Okay, and one of your reasons, well, my reason was that you can go swimming in the ocean and build sandcastles. So we can't wait to see what you have written. I hope you enjoyed today's lesson, boys and girls, and I'll see you next time. Bye.